Let's talk about how to pay off your mortgage faster in Canada without blowing up your lifestyle to do it. Because the idea of being mortgage-free early sounds amazing, but most people think it takes big lump sums or doubling up your payment. The reality, small consistent changes can make a massive difference over time. I'm Justin Chaussee, a mortgage broker helping Canadians from coast to coast make smarter moves in real estate and financing. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. I put these out to give you clarity, no fluff, just the stuff that actually matters. All right, here's 5 ways to pay down your mortgage faster without wrecking your budget. First, let's talk about payment frequency. Most people set up their mortgage on a monthly payments. 1 withdrawal per month. Some choose semi-monthly, which is twice a month on fixed dates, like the 1st and the 15th of every month. Then there's bi-week, every 2 weeks, and weekly, which means every week on the same day. Now, this is where things get interesting. You want to ask for accelerated bi-weekly or accelerated weekly payments. Here's the difference. Regular bi-weekly equals 26 half-month payments. Accelerated weekly equals 52 small payments, but it also adds up to 13 full months annually. Those extra payments go straight towards your principal. And over time, that can knock off 3 to 4 years off of your amortization. Now here's a pro tip. Choose a frequency that lines up with your paydays. If you get paid weekly or bi-weekly, it's way easier to budget when your mortgage pulls at that same rhythm. The second option is round up your payments. This is one of my favorite little hacks because it's so easy. Let's say your monthly payment is $2,341 a month. Just round it up to $2,500. The extra $159 goes directly towards the principal every month. And if you start that way from the beginning, you'll never even notice the difference. Seriously, it becomes your new normal. And over the years, that extra $1,800 per year adds up in a big way. The third way is to increase your payment every single year. Most lenders allow you to increase your payment by 15% to 100% annually, depending on your mortgage type. Even just a 5 or 10% bump each year has a huge compounding effect. For us, we increased our payment by 15% for 3 years straight. It took a 30-year amortized mortgage down to 11 years. The key to all of this is just make sure that it fits your cash flow. No need to overdo it. You can always revisit next year and bump it up again if things are feeling comfortable. The fourth thing is take advantage of lump sum payments. Almost every mortgage lets you make 15 to 20% lump sum payment towards the principal each year without a penalty. That could be once a year or, depending on the lender, even smaller chunks throughout the year. Use your tax refund, a bonus, money from a side hustle, or just some disciplined saving. Drop that extra cash on your mortgage and it chips away at the principal faster than you think. Now here's a breakdown. 10% lump sum yearly equals the mortgage is gone in 7.2 years. 5% equals it's done in 11 years. Even just 2.5% a year, you'll cut your mortgage down by 15% instead of a 25-year amortization. For a $400,000 mortgage, 2.5% is only $10,000. Not nothing, but way more doable than people think. The fifth way is build a safety net. If you're going to be aggressive with your mortgage, make sure that you got a way to access that equity if life throws you a curveball. That's why I recommend something like the Scotia Step product. Once you've paid your mortgage down to 80% of your home's value, you can add a readvanceable line of credit. Every time you pay down principal, that amount becomes available as credit again. Let's say you pay off $50,000 in just a few years. Now you've got $50,000 you can access if you're in a pinch. You still own your progress, but you've got flexibility if cash gets tight. Plus, with products like Scotiabank, you can even double up payments or skip one later if you need a little breather. So let's bring this all home. Here's your 5-part game plan. Accelerated weekly or bi-weekly payments. Round up to the nearest $100. Bump your payments up a bit each year. Drop a lump sum payment on your mortgage when you can. Build in a backup strategy, like a readvanceable mortgage. None of this is about being perfect. It's about having a plan and making small, smart tweaks once or twice a year. If you want help building this into your current mortgage, or you're working what options you actually have, that's what I'm here for. And if you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button again and keep an eye out for the next one. We've got more content coming on how to reduce interest, buy smarter, and set yourself up for long-term wins.